Health benefits of kale. Of all the super healthy greens, kale is king. It is definitely one of the healthiest and most nutritious plant foods in existence. Kale is loaded with all sorts of beneficial compounds, some of which have powerful medicinal properties. Here are the health benefits of kale that are supported by science. Kale is loaded with powerful antioxidants like quercetin and camphorol. Kale, like other leafy greens, is very high in antioxidants. These include beta-carotene and vitamin C, as well as various flavonoids and polyphenols. Antioxidants are substances that help counteract oxidative damage by free radicals in the body. Oxidative damage is believed to be among the leading drivers of aging and many diseases, including cancer. But many substances that happen to be antioxidants also have other important functions. This includes the flavonoids quercetin and camphorol, which are found in relatively large amounts in kale. These substances have been studied thoroughly in test tubes in animals. They have powerful heart protective, blood pressure lowering, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antidepressant and anti-cancer effects, to name a few. It is an excellent source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is an important water-soluble antioxidant that serves many vital functions in the body's cells. For example, it is necessary for the synthesis of collagen, the most abundant structural protein in the body. Kale is much higher in vitamin C than most other vegetables, containing about 4.5 times much as spinach. The truth is, kale is actually one of the world's best sources of vitamin C. A cup of raw kale contains even more vitamin C than a whole orange. Kale can help lower cholesterol, which may reduce the risk of heart disease. Cholesterol has many important functions in the body. For instance, it is used to make bile acids, which are substances that help the body digest fats. The liver turns cholesterol into bile acids, which are then released into the digestive system whenever you eat a fatty meal. When all the fat has been absorbed and the bile acids have served their purpose, they are reabsorbed into the bloodstream and used again. Substances called bile acid sequestrants can bind bile acids in the digestive system and prevent them from being reabsorbed. This reduces the total amount of cholesterol in the body. Kale actually contains bile acid sequestrants, which can lower cholesterol levels. This might lead to a reduced risk of heart disease over time. Kale is one of the world's best sources of vitamin K. Vitamin K is an important nutrient. It is absolutely critical for blood clotting, and does this by activating certain proteins and giving them the ability to bind calcium. The well-known anticoagulant drug warfarin actually works by blocking the function of this vitamin. Kale is one of the world's best sources of vitamin K, with a single raw cup containing almost 7 times the recommended daily amount. The form of vitamin K in kale is K1, which is different than vitamin K2. K2 is found in fermented soy foods and certain animal products. It helps prevent heart disease and osteoporosis. There are numerous cancer-fighting substances in kale. Cancer is a terrible disease characterized by the uncontrolled growth of cells. Kale is actually loaded with compounds that are believed to have protective effects against cancer. One of these is sulforaphane, a substance that has been shown to help fight the formation of cancer at the molecular level. It also contains indole 3-carbinol, another substance that is believed to help prevent cancer. Studies have shown that cruciferous vegetables, including kale, may significantly lower the risk of several cancers, although the evidence in humans is mixed. Kale is very high in beta-carotene. Kale is often claimed to be high in vitamin A, but this is not entirely accurate. It is actually high in beta-carotene, an antioxidant that the body can turn into vitamin A. For this reason, kale can be an effective way to increase your body's levels of this very important vitamin. Kale is a good source of minerals that most people don't get enough of. Kale is high in minerals, some of which many people are deficient in. It is a good plant-based source of calcium, a nutrient that is very important for bone health and plays a role in all sorts of cellular functions. It is also a decent source of magnesium, an incredibly important mineral that most people don't get enough of. Eating plenty of magnesium may be protective against type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Kale also contains quite a bit of potassium, a mineral that helps maintain electrical gradients in the body's cells. Adequate potassium intake has been linked to reduced blood pressure and a lower risk of heart disease. One advantage that kale has over leafy greens like spinach is that it is low in oxalate, a substance found in some plants that can prevent minerals from being absorbed. Kale is high in lutein and zeaxanthine, powerful nutrients that protect the eyes. One of the most common consequences of aging is that eyesight gets worse. Fortunately, there are several nutrients in the diet that can help prevent this from happening. Two of the main ones are lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoid antioxidants that are found in large amounts in kale and some other foods. Many studies have shown that people who eat enough lutein and zeaxanthin have a much lower risk of macular degeneration and cataracts, two very common eye disorders. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel when you find this video helpful.